folks. How you guys doing? So, thank you for joining me for this shaving video. I am Chad with CD Shaving, and tonight we are doing not a soap review. We're going to do a face shave with a hardware review. Tonight I managed to get my hands on this little bad Larry right here. Now some of you might already be familiar with this. Actually, a lot of you might already be familiar with this. This is a Gillette Fatboy. So, tonight we're going to shave for the first time with a Gillette Fatboy. I've never shaved with one before. I got about a day's worth of growth. Nothing crazy, which would be good because it is an adjustable. And I think we'll do very well with that. So, without further ado on this, let's jump right into the holiday. Today is National Batman Day. Love Batman. Love Superman as well. I want to know in the comments section who your favorite Batman was in the movies. We're talking Michael Keaton, you know, Val Kilmer. Anyway, whoever you wanted, whoever you think was the best one, I want to know. I want to hear about it. Let's talk about it, as well as we'll talk about the gear. So, speaking of the gear, let's talk about this razor. It is the Gillette Fatboy. As I said before, it is an adjustable safety razor, also known as the Gillette 195, because back when this was made, it was $1.95. It was the first I can't even talk. It was the first production adjustable safety razor. I swear I have not had anything to drink tonight. Again, it was made by Gillette with the date code E4 on it. So the E indicates it was made in 1959. The 4 is the fourth quarter of the year. So this was made in 1959, somewhere between the months of October through December. So as you can see, it is silver in color, and it's got the twist open mechanism. You twist the bottom and the top opens like so. You drop the blade in it. It's got a dial on it with a little red dot right here that indicates what number of aggression that it is on. 1 being the least and 10 being the highest. This is available all over the internet, I've seen, as rare as it is, because this was only produced for a couple of years. I think 3 total, maybe 4. And as rare as it might be, it's not rare. I've seen these everywhere, to be honest with you. They are all over the internet, on eBay, the buy, sell, and trade sites, private sales, and they vary in price. I've seen them for as low as $10 all the way to over $200. Usually the ones that are over $200 come with a case. This one was originally sold in a plastic case, which I do not have at this time. And as cool as that would be, to be honest with you, I really don't need it, because I like the fact that I can shave with something that is over 50 years old and still shave with it like it's brand new. You know, there's so many things nowadays that are disposable. Disposable razors, disposable cups, you know, disposable cases. I mean, everything's just disposable. You're throwing everything away. Yet you got this thing, and you can rock and roll with this thing, and as long as you take care of it, you don't drop it, you don't damage it, for a lifetime or more. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this. So I was also caught up with the fact that it had the nickname, the 195. So I looked on the internet to see what types of things you could get for $1.95 nowadays. You cannot get one of these for $1.95. However, you can find Grumpy Cat stickers for $1.95 with shipping. You can find a cool ring bottle opener for $1.95 with shipping. And last but not least, I did find you could purchase strap-on finger LED lights for $1.95. Now, I can think of actually I can think of a couple of uses for those, but that's for a different kind of video on a different site with a different app altogether. So, having said that, let's move on to the rest of the gear, shall we? We're going to be shaving tonight with this brush. It is going to be the Evershave handle with the Maggot Razors Tuxedo Nut. We got that warming up in our water here because I always like a warm brush. For the soap, we're going to be using some of the sample that I have still. Cold River Soapworks Piero Fresco. It's got a nice clean scent to it. We're going to pair that off with a balm by Sensi, number 71. This stuff has bergamot sea spray and solar amber in it, so I like to do that. We pair those two together. We get the sample pressed in my CD shaving bowl, ready to go. For the blade tonight, we're going to be using brand new Astra SP Green. It is the Superior Platinum version of their blades. We're going to take this right out of the package, and we are going to go ahead and drop this right in the Fatboy. Now, some of you might be saying, well, what setting are you going to put that on? I'm really not sure yet, to be honest with you. I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, you know, I kind of went back and forth. I really don't want to start at a 1 because I've been using these enough to where I don't think I need to do that. So we're going to go ahead and start it off at a number 5. We start at number 5. Plus, I only have a day's worth of growth. So we'll go ahead and wet the face a little bit just to keep it hydrated. Get our brush, and we'll start rocking and rolling on this soap sample. Puro Fresco is a really, really nice soap. It's a very, very, it's a summer scent, really. It kind of reminds me a little bit of bug spray in a way. It's got kind of a citronella almost scent to it. Some people don't care for it for that reason. I happen to like that. I think it reminds me of summer, and it's a good, good summer soap to use. So let's add a little bit, touch more water to this. I probably got way too much. I mean, as you can see, it's all up in the sides there, and I still got plenty of that sample left in there. But I'd rather use too much than not enough. So, all right. As you can see, there's plenty of it in here. Look at that, rock and rolling, ready to go. All right, let's wet the face again. Whoops. See that? Just lost a whole bunch of it here. That's all right, I got plenty of it in there. You can still hear kids outside yelling and screaming and playing, so it's a good indication summer's still alive and kicking. It was pretty warm today. I had to work, so I was inside, but from what I was told, it was pretty warm. Nice. Nice warm, not like disgusting hot or Africa hot. I love this soap. I don't use this soap enough. I really don't. I really got to dig into some of my samples and use those a little bit more because it's just a nice soap. It's got a great scent to it. All right, Gillette Fatboy, setting number 5 with the grain. First couple of goes here. All right. Wow, smooth, I can tell you that. Real smooth. I don't feel like it's doing a whole lot, but I don't have a ton of growth either. Yeah. You know what? We're going to crank it up a little bit. Let's loosen up the tension here. We're going to crank this up to 7.5. Tighten it back down. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. 7.5 is much better. Oh, yeah. Like that. Yeah, this is a nice shave. Oh, by the way, I like to give credit where credit's due. I really don't like when people take all the credit when they're not the ones, you know, that are solely responsible for something. So this was piffed to me by Mr. Lewis, and like I said, I don't want to use your last name all the time, sir, so I will just say thank you. You know who you are. I really appreciate you hooking me up with this. I very much appreciate it. I like vintage stuff. Oh, yeah. This is nice. I like this razor. Not the most aggressive, but I also don't have it cranked all the way up yet either. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see how we did here. Not a bad pass. Feels kind of equal on both sides, even though I cranked up the tension about halfway through. We're going to take it out here. We're going to bump it up to a... oops, other side. We're going to bump it up to a 9. Yeah, we're going to go right up to a 9. That's as high as it goes. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to re-lather the face here. I'm going to get some more of this stuff. My God, this stuff smells good. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm throwing lather everywhere here, but I don't care. All right. Oops. So far, this is definitely a good everyday razor is what I would call it. But we're not gonna do every pass on camera. I just want to kind of go over the couple of it's at its highest setting. And I can definitely feel the blade on this one. There's a lot more audio feedback too on it. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like this quite a bit. I'm going to go on the other side here and do the cross grain. I kind of go up a little bit now when I do a cross grain, just to kind of, not that I want to go against the grain, but just to give it a little bit of resistance. Yeah. That's nice. Wow, that's shaving real nice. Not quite as smooth as I like, but that could be part of the blade too. I'm usually used to using feathers. All right. Let's how are we doing? Not too bad on time here. Why don't we go with that second cross grain, and then we'll finish up the shave off camera here. plenty of lather. This stuff is slick too. All right. So let's go ahead and rock that second cross grain. Now, Mr. Lewis hooked me up with a couple of different razors that I really did some research on, and he helped me out with some information on them too. That I'm looking forward to showing you guys. Ooh. Almost caught myself at the top of the blade there. It's not sharp per se, but it can get you. Or the sides of the blade, rather. They're not sharpened, but they're still thin pieces of metal. And they can get you. Yeah, I was worried about this razor getting underneath the nose, you know, this way, but I find if you turn it, it gets under there just fine. You just gotta watch the sides of the blade there. There. Not super smooth, but again, I only had a day's worth of growth, and I had a real super smooth shave last night, man. I really got a lot of that. I mean, I had like 3 days of growth, and I took it off with the mule and a feather blade, so there wasn't a whole lot of hair for it to grab, but nice shave. I mean, it's not terrible. The proof will be in the pudding when I go against the grain, which is going to be right now. So I'm going to do against the grain. I'm going to do a cleanup pass. We're going to get some stuff cleaned up here, and then we'll be right back with the post shave and let you guys know what I think. So thank you very much for joining me, folks. We'll be right back. All right, the shave has been completed. I went against the grain. It's a good shave, especially for it only being, well, for the most part, kind of less than a day almost. I shaved last night about an hour later than I did tonight, so I usually like a little bit more growth on my face, but good shave, pretty smooth. I got a little bit of, I didn't get it all, but you know what, I'm not really complaining about that. As you can see, I don't have too much irritation at all, if any. We're gonna go ahead and throw some balm on there just to finish off the shave. The razor, as far as a review goes, I like it. I would I think I'll pair it with a different blade. I'd like to put a feather in that and use it with a more when I have more growth. Like, I'd probably wait another day and give it 2 days, you know, so I can really get that razor another shot. I think I may do that actually. I think I may actually wait another couple more days before I do a shave and then give that another shot, and we'll see how we do. Again, tonight's review was on the Gillette Fatboy Twist Open 1959 razor by Gillette. We used the Cold River Cold River Soapworks Pure Al Fresco. Went with the Post Shave Balm of Scentsy number 71. Shave's all done. Folks, if you guys have any comments, and I know you got comments about who your favorite Batman was, I want to hear that below. And if you have any comments or questions about tonight's shave, including the products that I used or the methods that I used them, please feel free to put it in below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I've been a little bit busy lately, but I definitely will revisit those comments. I see the notifications, and I will get to them. And also, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, get that ticker up there. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on board, subscribe, but make sure you knock that bell. That way you get a new notification every time we do a new video here at CD Shaving. So folks, again, I am Chad. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you guys in the next video.